Well, hello then, I do hope you're all well. Now I do have to ask, is this Suella Braverman rant really just a stunning sight? Well, the reason why I ask is because, let's be honest, when you see it, I'm sure it'll just make your jaw drop.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In 2020, the Home Office secured just 12 convictions a month for people smuggling into the UK, just 12. In 2021, that fell to 8 convictions a month, and in the first half of 2022, to just 3 convictions a month. The smuggler gangs have proliferated, the dangerous boat crossings putting lives at risk are up 20-fold, yet the number of criminals paying the price for their crime has collapsed. Why has she totally failed to take action against the criminal gangs?
Can I just point out who has totally failed to take any action against the criminal gang? And that is the Right Honourable Lady and the party opposite. I have to say, Mr. Speaker, I'm really enjoying the recent reinvention of the Shadow Home Secretary that we've seen in recent weeks and months. But despite trying to sound tough on illegal migration and people smugglers, the reality is that it was Labour who voted against our new offences to prosecute the people smugglers who were causing the problem on the Channel in the first place. It was Labour who voted against tougher sentences to enable us to deport foreign rapists and foreign drug dealers. It was Labour who would scrap our Rwanda scheme. It was the Right Honourable Lady yesterday who didn't even know if illegal entry was an offence or not. The reality is that they have no plan whatsoever for illegal migration. They are against our plan, and all they want is open borders.
Well, the Home Secretary had no response to the total collapse in prosecutions, and she's had 12 years in charge. The Home Secretary says that the asylum system is broken. Well, who broke it? Because it's ministers opposite who have been running the system for the last 12 years when they've made things worse. Since the Nationalities and Borders Act came into force, the number of people arriving by dangerous boat has reached a record high, so their legislation hasn't worked. And the Prime Minister promised extra money for the National Crime Agency, but even in 2 days since he made that announcement, it turns out the Home Office doesn't know how much it is, and the Treasury hasn't agreed anything. So can she tell us how much additional funding there will be for the National Crime Agency, and where is it coming from? Because on the Conservatives' watch, a multi-million-pound criminal industry has grown along our border, and while ministers faff around, gangs are making profit and people are drowning.
Well, I'm very proud of the announcement that the Prime Minister made last week, setting out a comprehensive approach, a methodical approach, a compassionate approach to dealing with illegal migration, stopping the boats crossing the Channel, dealing with the asylum backlog, responding to the cohort of people who've come here illegally from Albania, operationalising our Rwanda agreement, and ensuring that ultimately we crack down on the people smugglers through better operational command on the Channel. The Honourable Lady really needs to get with the programme. I invite her to reverse her opposition to our plan, come up with a methodical plan, and then let's have a proper conversation.
Now, didn't she just absolutely lose it? Just goes to show, doesn't it, that when it comes to this Tory party, the talent pool is really shallow, isn't it? When it comes to the facts being laid bare to her in this 12 years Tory power, should say, they've got absolutely nothing, have they? Just rhetoric, slogans and blame. Whatever has gone wrong, it's always somebody else's fault, isn't it? Never their own. But anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know down below and I shall bid you farewell and take care, my friends.